1% better every day. Transform your life through small changes. Introduction. 1% better every day. Transform your life through small changes audiobook reveals the life-changing power of consistent, incremental growth. This inspiring audiobook teaches you how making small, intentional improvements daily can lead to extraordinary results over time. Based on proven principles of habit formation and personal development, this audiobook provides practical strategies to help you break free from stagnation, build meaningful habits, and achieve your dreams step by step. Whether you want to excel in your career, enhance your relationships, or cultivate inner peace, this audiobook will show you the path to long-term success. Discover the secret of compounding growth and unlock your full potential, starting with just 1% better every single day. Like, share, and subscribe to stay inspired on your journey to self-improvement. Chapter 1. The Concept of 1% Improvement. What if I told you that the secret to achieving greatness wasn't some Herculean effort, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, or an unattainable stroke of genius? What if instead, the answer was as small and simple as getting 1% better every day? At first glance, it seems almost laughable. A single percentage? A minuscule, almost invisible improvement? Yet, within this concept lies a powerful truth. Small, consistent changes compound into extraordinary transformation over time. The beauty of the 1% improvement philosophy is its simplicity. In a world that idolizes overnight success and dramatic breakthroughs, we often overlook the quiet power of incremental growth. This chapter is an introduction to this life-altering idea, one that has the potential to reshape not only how you achieve your goals, but how you view challenges, setbacks, and progress itself. The power of compounding small changes. Let's start with a simple example. Imagine a plane leaving Los Angeles and headed to New York. If the nose of the plane shifts by just 1%, barely noticeable to anyone on board, the plane won't land in New York. Instead, it might end up in Washington, D.C., hundreds of miles away. Now, think of that principle in your own life. A 1% change, seemingly insignificant in the moment, can redirect your trajectory entirely. Whether you're building a new habit, learning a skill, or striving for a personal goal, the cumulative effect of small, consistent improvements is profound. Mathematically, the impact is stunning. Improving by 1% every day means you'll be 37 times better after 1 year. Imagine that, a 37-fold increase in your knowledge, skill, or ability, all because you committed to the smallest of improvements. But the inverse is also true. If you decline by 1% every day, you'll find yourself dwindling to nearly nothing. Life's trajectories are determined by these tiny, often imperceptible decisions we make daily. When you start to see the power in this, you realize you hold the reins to something extraordinary. Viewing challenges as opportunities for progress. Here's a truth that may change how you face difficulties. Challenges are not roadblocks, they are stepping stones. The mindset of 1% improvement transforms obstacles into opportunities. Take Thomas Edison, for example. Edison famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." What most people see as failure, Edison saw as progress. Each attempt brought him 1% closer to the invention of the light bulb. His success wasn't a singular moment of brilliance. It was the result of compounding small improvements over time. When you adopt this mindset, even the smallest victories feel monumental because they are. Did you manage to resist hitting the snooze button this morning? That's 1% better. Did you spend 5 extra minutes learning something new? Another 1%. Each step is a drop in the bucket that eventually overflows. Challenges then become opportunities to grow stronger, smarter, and more resilient. They are the resistance against which we build our mental and emotional muscles. Why 1% is manageable and powerful. Here's the magic of 1%. It's manageable. Grandiose goals can feel overwhelming. If you've ever told yourself, "I'll start eating perfectly tomorrow," or "I'll exercise for an hour every day starting Monday," you know how easy it is to falter. Lofty goals demand monumental effort, which can be paralyzing. But improving by 1%? That feels doable. It doesn't demand perfection, it simply asks for progress. It shifts the focus from massive leaps to tiny steps, and in doing so, removes the fear of failure. More importantly, 1% improvement builds momentum. Success becomes a habit. The small victories accumulate, reinforcing a sense of progress and self-worth. Before you know it, you've created a domino effect, where one positive change leads to another, and another, until your life is radically transformed. A call to action. As you begin this journey, remember this: the 1% philosophy isn't just about personal achievement. It's about adopting a mindset of continuous growth, no matter where you are or what you're facing. It's about becoming a better friend, parent, leader, or creator, not by reinventing yourself overnight, but by showing up every day with the intention of being just a little better than you were yesterday. The path to continuous growth isn't linear or perfect. You'll stumble, face setbacks, and sometimes feel like giving up. But the beauty of 1% improvement is that even on the days when you fall short, you're still moving forward. Progress, no matter how small, is still progress. So, as you turn the page on this chapter, ask yourself, what can I do today to be 1% better? Maybe it's sending that email you've been procrastinating. Maybe it's spending 5 minutes meditating. Whatever it is, start small, start simple, but most importantly, start. Because 1% better every day isn't just a concept. It's the path to a life of continuous growth and unimaginable potential. Chapter 2. Understanding Habits and Behavior Change. Have you ever paused to think about how much of your life is governed by habits? Every day you wake up, brush your teeth, grab a cup of coffee, check your phone, or scroll through social media, all without a second thought. These routines seem so automatic that they feel like a part of who you are. But habits aren't destiny. They are choices we make repeatedly until they become second nature. When you begin to understand the psychology behind habits, you gain a powerful tool for change. This chapter dives into the mechanics of habit formation, explores the difference between good and bad habits, and highlights the importance of awareness in transforming your behavior and, ultimately, your life. The psychology behind habit formation. Habits are your brain's way of conserving energy. Psychologists call this process automaticity. When you perform an action repeatedly, your brain creates a mental shortcut, a habit loop, so you don't have to consciously think about it every time. This habit loop has 3 components. 1. Cue, a trigger that initiates the behavior. It could be a time of day, an emotion, or an environment. For example, the smell of coffee might cue you to reach for your favorite mug. 2. Routine, the action you take in response to the cue. In this case, brewing coffee. 3. Reward, the benefit you gain from the action, such as the satisfaction of a warm drink or the energy boost it provides. Understanding this loop is crucial because it reveals that habits aren't just random behaviors. They're responses to specific triggers that provide predictable outcomes. Here's the empowering part. While your brain creates habits to simplify your life, it doesn't care if they're good or bad for you. That's where your conscious mind comes in. By recognizing the cues, routines, and rewards driving your habits, you can begin to reshape them. The difference between good and bad habits. Not all habits are created equal. Some propel you toward your goals, while others quietly sabotage your efforts. But what truly defines a good or bad habit? Good habits are behaviors that align with your values and aspirations. They create positive momentum, helping you grow into the person you want to become. Think of exercising regularly, saving money, or reading daily. Bad habits, on the other hand, are behaviors that conflict with your goals. They often provide short-term gratification but lead to long-term consequences, such as overeating, procrastinating, or spending mindlessly. It's important to recognize that even bad habits serve a purpose. They offer a reward, even if it's fleeting. Smoking, for instance, might provide stress relief in the moment, but it comes at the cost of your health. Understanding the payoff behind a bad habit is key to breaking it. The good news? Habits aren't fixed. With deliberate effort, you can replace bad habits with good ones by rewiring your brain's habit loop. The importance of awareness. Before you can change a habit, you must first recognize it. This might sound simple, but the truth is, many of our habits operate below the surface, hidden in plain sight. Take a moment to reflect on your day. How often do you reach for your phone without realizing it? Or snack on something just because it's there? These unconscious behaviors can feel insignificant, but they accumulate over time, shaping your life in ways you might not notice until it's too late. Awareness is the first step in regaining control. By paying attention to your routines, you can start identifying the cues that trigger your habits and the rewards that sustain them. Here's an exercise to try. 1. Track your habits. Spend a day or 2 observing your behavior. Write down every action that feels automatic, grabbing a snack, scrolling social media, or hitting snooze. 2. Identify patterns. Look for common cues. Are you bored, stressed, or tired when certain habits occur? 3. Question the reward. Ask yourself what you gain from each habit. Is it relief, comfort, or distraction? This process might feel tedious at first, but it's an eye-opener. You'll begin to see how much power these small, unconscious behaviors hold, and how much potential lies in changing them. A path to change. Habits shape your life, but you shape your habits. This understanding is both humbling and empowering. It means that even the most ingrained behaviors can be rewritten, one intentional step at a time. When you learn to recognize the habits holding you back and replace them with behaviors that move you forward, you begin to unlock the true potential of the 1% philosophy. Remember, progress doesn't demand perfection. It asks for awareness and effort. So start small. Replace that nightly scroll through social media with a few pages of a book. Swap the sugary snack for a handful of nuts. Celebrate every little win because each step, no matter how small, is a step closer to the life you want to lead. Habits are powerful, but you are more powerful. And with each conscious choice, you take another step toward becoming 1% better every day. Chapter 3. Setting your growth vision. Every great journey begins with a destination in mind. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast forest, filled with winding paths and hidden treasures. Without a map or a clear direction, it's easy to wander aimlessly, unsure of where you're headed. But when you have a vision, an image of where you want to go, you can navigate the twists and turns with purpose and confidence. The same is true for your personal growth. Crafting a clear and compelling vision for your future is the foundation of meaningful progress. It's what keeps you moving forward on the days when doubt creeps in and motivation falters. In this chapter, we'll explore how to set a growth vision that aligns with your deepest values, inspires you to take action, and serves as your compass on the path to becoming 1% better every day. Why vision matters. Let's be honest. Without a vision, it's easy to fall into the trap of living on autopilot. You wake up, go to work, check off the same tasks, and repeat the cycle. Weeks turn into months, and months into years. You might be busy, but are you truly moving towards something meaningful? A vision changes that. It's more than just a goal. It's a vivid picture of the life you want to create. It gives your efforts direction and makes the daily grind feel purposeful. When you know where you're headed, even small steps feel significant because they're part of something bigger. A clear vision also fuels resilience. When challenges arise, as they inevitably will, your vision reminds you why you started. It's the light that cuts through the fog, the voice that whispers, keep going, you're getting closer. Aligning your vision with your values. A vision without alignment is like chasing a dream that isn't truly yours. It might look good on paper or impress others, but if it doesn't resonate with your core values, it will feel hollow. Take a moment to reflect on what matters most to you. Is it connection? Creativity? Adventure? Growth? These values are the foundation of your vision. They're the why behind your goals and the fuel that keeps you motivated. To align your vision with your values. 1. Define your values. Write down the top 3 to 5 principles that guide your life. Think about moments when you felt truly alive and fulfilled. What values were present? 2. Dream without limits. Picture your ideal life. Where are you? What are you doing? Who are you with? Be as detailed as possible. 3. Find the intersection. Look for the overlap between your dreams and your values. This is where your most authentic vision lives. For example, if one of your core values is growth and you dream of running a marathon, your vision might involve not just crossing the finish line, but embracing the journey of becoming stronger, faster, and more resilient along the way. Techniques for visualizing success. Visualization isn't just a feel-good exercise. It's a proven technique used by athletes, leaders, and high achievers to stay focused and motivated. When you vividly imagine your success, you train your brain to believe it's possible, creating a sense of familiarity and confidence that propels you forward. Here's how to visualize your growth vision effectively. 1. Create a mental movie. Close your eyes and picture your ideal future. What does it look like, sound like, feel like? Engage all your senses to make it as real as possible. For example, if your vision involves leading a team, imagine the room buzzing with energy, your voice carrying confidence, and the sense of pride in your team's success. 2. Anchor it to emotion. Focus not just on what you want but why it matters. How will achieving your vision make you feel? Joyful? Fulfilled? Proud? Emotion is the bridge between your dreams and your daily actions. 3. Revisit daily. visualization isn't a one-and-done practice. Spend a few minutes each day revisiting your vision, especially during moments of doubt or low motivation. 4. Pair it with action. While visualization inspires, action creates change. After visualizing, identify one small step you can take toward your vision today. Staying motivated on the journey. Even with a compelling vision, staying motivated can be challenging, especially when progress feels slow. That's where the 1% philosophy becomes your greatest ally. Instead of focusing on how far you still have to go, celebrate the small wins that bring you closer to your vision. Here are a few strategies to maintain your momentum. Keep a success journal. Each day, write down one thing you did to move toward your vision. Over time, these small victories will remind you of your progress and inspire you to keep going. Surround yourself with inspiration. Fill your environment with reminders of your vision, photos, quotes, or objects that symbolize your goals. These visual cues will keep your dreams top of mind. Find an accountability partner. Share your vision with someone who believes in you. Their encouragement and support can make all the difference on tough days. A vision worth pursuing. Your growth vision is more than just a destination. It's a reflection of who you are and who you're becoming. It's the story of your potential, waiting to be written, one chapter at a time. So, what does your vision look like? What future are you creating, not through grand gestures, but through the quiet, powerful act of showing up every day and choosing to be 1% better? As you craft your vision, let it be bold yet authentic, ambitious yet grounded in your values. Let it light a fire in your soul and remind you that the life you dream of isn't as far away as it seems. Because every step you take toward that vision, no matter how small, is a step toward a life of meaning, purpose, and endless growth. Chapter 4. Breaking down goals into small steps. Big dreams can be thrilling and daunting. It's easy to look at a towering goal and feel overwhelmed, wondering where to even begin. The truth is, you don't climb a mountain in one leap. You take it step by step, one deliberate move at a time. This chapter is about transforming your ambitions into achievable realities by breaking them into smaller, actionable steps. You'll learn the art of setting smart goals, discover practical techniques for tackling even the most intimidating objectives, and develop a mindset that embraces the beauty of the process, not just the destination. The importance of SMART goals. Let's start with the foundation, SMART goals. This framework ensures that your goals are more than just vague aspirations. They become a roadmap for success. SMART stands for 1. Specific. Your goal should be clear and focused. Instead of saying, I want to get fit, try I want to run a 5K in 3 months. 2. Measurable. Include a way to track progress. How will you know you're improving? For example, I'll train 3 times a week and aim to run 1 mile without stopping by week 2. 3. Achievable. Set goals that challenge you but are realistic given your current resources and circumstances. If running a marathon feels too big right now, start with a shorter race. 4. Relevant. Ensure your goal aligns with your values and long-term vision. Ask yourself, why does this matter to me? 5. Time-bound. Give yourself a deadline. This creates urgency and helps you stay focused. Instead of saying, someday I'll start running, commit to a date. I'll complete a 5K by the end of March. SMART goals provide clarity and direction, turning your dreams into actionable plans. But even the smartest goals can feel overwhelming if you don't break them down. Breaking larger goals into actionable steps. Big goals often feel like staring at the summit of a mountain. It's exciting, but the sheer distance can leave you frozen in place. The key is to shift your focus from the summit to the next step right in front of you. Here's how to break your goals into manageable steps. 1. Start with the end in mind. Visualize your goal fully achieved. Then work backward, identifying the milestones you'll need to reach along the way. For example, if your goal is to write a book, milestones might include outlining chapters, writing a first draft, and revising your manuscript. 2. Divide and conquer. Break each milestone into smaller tasks. If one milestone is outline chapters, your tasks might include brainstorming ideas, creating a rough structure, and refining the outline. 3. Set micro goals. These are tiny, achievable tasks you can complete daily or weekly. If writing a book feels daunting, commit to writing 300 words a day. Progress adds up quickly when you focus on small wins. 4. Prioritize and schedule. Decide which tasks matter most and assign them a time on your calendar. Treat these commitments as non-negotiable appointments with your future self. 5. Celebrate small wins. Each completed step is a victory. Acknowledge your progress, no matter how small, and let it fuel your momentum. By breaking your goals into smaller pieces, you turn them into a series of achievable challenges rather than an insurmountable obstacle. Embracing the process. In a culture obsessed with outcomes, it's easy to get fixated on the end goal. We dream of the promotion, the six-pack abs, or the finished project, often overlooking the journey it takes to get there. But the truth is, the process is where growth happens. Here's how to shift your mindset to embrace the journey. 1. Focus on identity, not just results. Instead of saying, "I want to run a marathon," think, "I want to become the type of person who prioritizes health and discipline." This subtle shift transforms your goal from a one-time achievement into a lasting part of who you are. 2. Find joy in the effort. Look for ways to make the process enjoyable. If your goal is to get fit, find a workout you genuinely enjoy, whether it's dancing, hiking, or kickboxing. When the journey feels rewarding, you're more likely to stay committed. 3. Detach from perfection. Progress isn't linear, and setbacks are part of the process. Embrace the messy, imperfect nature of growth. Each stumble is a lesson, and each lesson brings you closer to your goal. 4. Be present. Instead of constantly thinking about how far you still have to go, focus on the step you're taking right now. Ask yourself, what can I do today to move forward? A path you can own. Breaking down your goals into small, actionable steps doesn't just make them achievable, it makes them yours. It gives you the confidence to tackle even the biggest dreams, one piece at a time. As you continue your journey of becoming 1% better every day, remember this: big changes are the result of countless small decisions. Each step matters. Each effort counts. And every time you choose progress over procrastination, you're proving to yourself that you are capable of incredible things. So, take that first small step. Write the first sentence, lace up your shoes, make the call. Whatever your goal, the path forward starts now. Because the mountain isn't climbed in a day, it's conquered one step at a time. And with every step, you're becoming the person who will stand at the summit, proud of how far you've come. Chapter 5. Implementation. Creating your growth plan. A vision without a plan is just a dream, and a plan without action is merely a wish. If you're serious about becoming 1% better every day, you need a strategy, a growth plan that not only guides your actions but also integrates progress into your daily life. This chapter is about turning your goals into habits and your aspirations into achievable milestones. You'll learn how to structure your daily routine for success, use tools to schedule and prioritize small changes, and embrace the power of consistency over intensity. Structuring your daily routine for success. Your daily routine is the foundation of your growth plan. It's where the magic happens or doesn't. Success isn't about grand gestures. It's about the quiet, consistent actions you take day in and day out. To structure your routine effectively. 1. Start with the morning. How you begin your day sets the tone for everything that follows. Dedicate time to activities that align with your goals, whether it's exercising, journaling, or planning your day. Even 10 focused minutes can create momentum. 2. Anchor habits to existing routines. Use habits you already have as anchors for new ones. For example, if you always brew coffee in the morning, use that time to review your goals or practice gratitude. 3. Batch similar tasks. Grouping related activities saves time and energy. For instance, set aside a specific time for emails rather than checking them throughout the day, freeing mental space for more meaningful work. 4. End with reflection. Before bed, review your day. Celebrate your wins, learn from setbacks, and plan for tomorrow. This practice not only reinforces progress, but also strengthens your commitment to growth. Tools and techniques for scheduling and prioritizing. A good plan isn't just in your head, it's written down, organized, and actionable. Here are some tools and techniques to help you stay on track. 1. Time blocking. Time blocking involves scheduling specific blocks of time for particular tasks or goals. It helps you stay focused and ensures that your priorities aren't overshadowed by distractions. For example, 7 a.m. to 7:30 a.m., morning exercise. 12 p.m. to 12:30 p.m., read a chapter of a book. 8 p.m. to 8:15 p.m., reflect and journal. Treat these blocks as sacred appointments with yourself. 2. The Eisenhower Matrix. This tool helps you prioritize tasks by dividing them into 4 categories. Urgent and important. Do these immediately. Important but not urgent. Schedule these tasks. Urgent but not important. Delegate or minimize. Neither urgent nor important. eliminate, or postpone. Use this matrix to focus on what truly matters while avoiding busy work that doesn't contribute to your growth. 3. Habit tracking apps. Apps like Habitica, Streaks, or even a simple spreadsheet can help you monitor progress. Seeing those small wins add up can be incredibly motivating. 4. The 2-minute rule. If a task can be done in 2 minutes or less, do it immediately. For longer tasks, break them into smaller steps to make them less intimidating. Consistency over intensity. When starting something new, it's tempting to dive in with enthusiasm, setting ambitious goals that push your limits. But intense bursts of effort are hard to sustain. True growth comes from consistency, the steady, daily actions that compound over time. Consider this: which would have a greater impact, working out for 3 hours once a month or 20 minutes a day? It's the small, consistent efforts that build habits, create momentum, and lead to lasting change. Here's how to prioritize consistency. 1. Lower the bar. Start with actions so small they feel almost effortless. Want to start meditating? Begin with 1 minute a day. Build from there. 2. Embrace imperfection. Some days will be better than others, and that's okay. Focus on showing up, even if it's not perfect. Progress is better than perfection. 3. Track your streaks. Whether it's a calendar or an app, marking each day you stick to a habit creates a visual reminder of your dedication. 4. Be kind to yourself. Life happens. If you miss a day, don't let guilt derail you. Just pick up where you left off. A blueprint for growth. Your growth plan is more than a to-do list. It's a commitment to yourself. By structuring your routine, using tools to stay organized, and focusing on consistency over intensity, you're not just setting goals. You're building a life aligned with your values and aspirations. Remember, progress doesn't always feel dramatic. Sometimes it's as simple as a quiet moment of reflection, a single step forward, or a small habit repeated until it becomes second nature. So, what does your plan look like? What can you do today to bring your vision to life? The journey of growth is built one day at a time, one choice at a time. And as you continue to show up for yourself, you're proving something profound. That change isn't something you wait for, it's something you create. This is your time. This is your plan. Let's make it happen. Chapter 6. Tracking Progress and Accountability. Growth is not always a straight path. It's a winding journey filled with victories, setbacks, and moments of uncertainty. When you're focused on becoming 1% better every day, the incremental nature of progress can make it feel almost invisible. That's why tracking your improvements and holding yourself accountable are essential. These practices not only illuminate your progress, but also keep you motivated, grounded, and connected to your goals. In this chapter, we'll dive into the power of tracking your journey, explore tools to measure progress, and discuss the importance of accountability partners or communities to keep you on track. Why tracking progress matters. Have you ever set a goal, worked tirelessly toward it, and then felt like you weren't getting anywhere? That's the illusion of slow progress. Growth often happens in small, unnoticeable ways, until one day you look back and realize how far you've come. Tracking your progress helps you bridge that gap. It provides tangible evidence of your efforts, no matter how small. It's a mirror that reflects your growth and a reminder that every action, every step forward, is part of a larger transformation. Tracking also fosters self-awareness. It allows you to identify patterns, celebrate wins, and learn from missteps. When you track your journey, you're not just moving forward, you're doing so with intention and clarity. Tools for measuring and assessing progress. Tracking your growth doesn't have to be complicated. Whether you prefer pen and paper, digital tools, or a mix of both, there are countless ways to document and measure your journey. 1. Journals. A journal is a simple yet powerful tool for reflection and tracking. It's a space to record your daily wins, challenges, and insights. Gratitude journaling. Start or end your day by writing down 3 things you're grateful for. This keeps your mindset positive and focused on progress. Goal tracking. Dedicate a section to your goals, noting daily or weekly actions you've taken toward them. Reflections. Use prompts like, what worked well today? What can I improve tomorrow? Journaling helps you connect emotionally to your journey, turning abstract progress into something tangible. 2. Apps and digital tools. If you're more tech-savvy, apps can provide structure and convenience for tracking progress. Here are a few options. Habit trackers. Apps like Habitica, Streaks, or Loop help you log daily habits and visualize streaks. Goal-setting platforms. Tools like Trello or Notion allow you to break down goals into tasks and monitor your progress over time. Fitness or health apps. For physical goals, apps like MyFitnessPal or Fitbit offer detailed tracking and analytics. 3. Spreadsheets. For those who love organization, a simple spreadsheet can be a powerful tracking tool. Create columns for your goals, actions, and progress metrics, and update it regularly. Spreadsheets allow for customization and data visualization, giving you a clear picture of your journey. The power of accountability. Even with the best tools and intentions, staying consistent can be a challenge. That's where accountability comes in. When you share your goals with someone else, you create a sense of responsibility that makes it harder to quit. 1. Accountability partners. An accountability partner is someone who believes in your goals and holds you to your commitments. This could be a friend, family member, colleague, or coach. Regular check-ins. Schedule weekly or bi-weekly check-ins to discuss your progress, share challenges, and celebrate wins. Mutual support. If possible, find a partner with similar goals so you can motivate each other. Knowing that someone else is invested in your success can be a powerful motivator on days when your resolve wavers. 2. Communities and groups. Sometimes the strength of many can amplify your own. Joining a community of like-minded individuals can provide inspiration, encouragement, and accountability. Online forums. Platforms like Reddit, Facebook groups, or specialized forums are filled with people pursuing similar goals. Local meetups. Whether it's a running club, a writing group, or a professional organization, connecting in person can deepen your sense of commitment. Mastermind groups. These small, focused groups are designed for individuals to share goals, brainstorm solutions, and hold each other accountable. When you surround yourself with others who share your vision, their energy and support become a source of strength. Consistency through connection. Tracking and accountability are not just tools, they're acts of self-care and self-respect. They remind you that your efforts matter, that your growth is real, and that you don't have to navigate this journey alone. Imagine looking back a year from now at the journal entries, app logs, or conversations you've had along the way. Imagine seeing the days where you struggled but kept going, the milestones you achieved, and the person you've become through it all. Progress is built one small step at a time. When you track it, you honor the journey. When you invite accountability, you strengthen your commitment. And when you combine the two, you create a system that supports your growth in powerful and lasting ways. So grab your journal, download an app, or call a friend. Start tracking your progress and embracing the support of others. The path to becoming 1% better every day is one you walk, but never alone. Chapter 7. Overcoming obstacles and setbacks. Growth is never a straight road. It's more like a winding trail, filled with unexpected detours, steep climbs, and occasional slips. These challenges can feel frustrating, even defeating. But here's the truth. Obstacles aren't roadblocks, they're stepping stones. Each one offers a chance to grow stronger, wiser, and more determined. This chapter is about navigating the inevitable bumps on your journey toward being 1% better every day. We'll explore common misconceptions about growth, learn strategies for resilience, and discover how to transform setbacks into powerful learning experiences. Common challenges and misconceptions about growth. It's easy to romanticize the idea of self-improvement, imagining a seamless ascent toward success. But real growth is messy, nonlinear, and often uncomfortable. Here are some common misconceptions that can derail your progress, and the truths that can set you free. 1. Misconception. Growth should be fast and constant. We live in a world that celebrates quick wins and overnight success. It's easy to feel like you're falling behind if progress seems slow. The truth, real growth is gradual. Some days, progress may be invisible, but that doesn't mean it's not happening. Trust the process and focus on consistent effort rather than immediate results. 2. Misconception. Setbacks mean failure. Hitting a snag or losing momentum can feel like the end of the road. The truth, setbacks are inevitable. They don't erase your progress, they're part of the journey. What matters is how you respond to them. 3. Misconception. You should always feel motivated. When enthusiasm wanes, it's tempting to think you've lost your way. The truth, motivation ebbs and flows. Discipline and habits are what carry you through when motivation fades. Strategies for resilience in the face of setbacks. Resilience isn't about avoiding setbacks, it's about bouncing back stronger. Here's how to cultivate it. 1. Pause, don't panic. When a setback hits, your first instinct might be to react emotionally. Instead, take a moment to pause and breathe. Give yourself time to process what happened before deciding how to move forward. 2. Focus on what you can control. Setbacks often come from factors beyond our control: a missed opportunity, an unexpected challenge, or a personal misstep. Shift your focus to what's within your power, like your actions, mindset, and choices. 3. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. Speak to yourself as you would a friend facing the same situation. Harsh self-criticism only deepens the setback, while self-compassion creates the space to recover and grow. 4. Revisit your why. Your purpose is your anchor in turbulent times. Remind yourself why you started this journey and how your goals align with your values and aspirations. 5. Break it down again. When a setback feels overwhelming, return to basics. Break your goal into even smaller steps and focus on the next tiny action. Reframing failures as learning experiences. Failure has a way of feeling final, like a door slamming shut. But it's not the end, it's a lesson, a teacher in disguise. To reframe failures as opportunities for growth. 1. Ask the right questions. Instead of asking, "Why did this happen to me?" ask, "What can I learn from this?" Shifting your perspective turns failures into opportunities for reflection and improvement. 2. Document the lessons. Write down what went wrong, why it happened, and what you'll do differently next time. This practice not only clarifies the lesson, but also reinforces your ability to handle future challenges. 3. Embrace a growth mindset. A growth mindset views failure as part of the learning process. Instead of saying, "I'm not good at this," say, "I'm not good at this yet." Every stumble is a chance to get better. 4. Celebrate effort, not just results. Even if the outcome wasn't what you hoped for, acknowledge the effort you put in. Showing up and trying is a victory in itself. 5. Look for the silver lining. Every setback carries a hidden benefit. Maybe it reveals a blind spot, strengthens your resilience, or redirects you toward a better path. Train yourself to find the gift in every challenge. Turning setbacks into strength. Obstacles and setbacks are not signs that you've failed. They're proof that you're trying, learning, and growing. Each time you face a challenge and choose to persevere, you're building the mental and emotional muscles that will carry you to even greater heights. Imagine the person you're becoming through this process. Someone who doesn't give up when things get tough. Someone who sees challenges as opportunities. Someone who is unshakable in the face of adversity. Growth isn't about avoiding difficulties. It's about embracing them, learning from them, and emerging stronger. So, the next time you stumble, remember, it's not the fall that defines you, it's how you rise. This is your journey. The obstacles are part of it, and with every setback you overcome, you're proving that you're not just 1% better, you're unstoppable. Chapter 8. Cultivating a Growth Mindset. At the heart of every transformation lies a simple but profound truth. Your mindset shapes your reality. The way you perceive challenges, setbacks, and opportunities can either limit your growth or unlock your potential. Cultivating a growth mindset, the belief that your abilities and intelligence can be developed with effort, is the foundation of lasting progress. This chapter is about embracing the mindset that fuels your journey of becoming 1% better every day. Together, we'll explore the difference between fixed and growth mindsets, daily practices to nurture a growth-oriented mentality, and the power of curiosity and learning in everyday life. Understanding fixed versus growth mindset. Dr. Carol Dweck, a leading researcher in psychology, introduced the concepts of fixed and growth mindsets. These two perspectives define how we approach challenges and perceive our potential. Fixed mindset. A fixed mindset believes that abilities and intelligence are static. People with this mindset often think, "I'm just not good at this. If I fail, it means I'm not capable. Why try if I can't be perfect?" With a fixed mindset, fear of failure can hold you back, leading to avoidance of challenges and missed opportunities. Growth mindset. A growth mindset sees abilities as malleable and believes effort leads to improvement. People with this mindset think, "I can get better with practice. Failures are opportunities to learn. I'll try even if it's hard." When you adopt a growth mindset, challenges become stepping stones and mistakes become teachers. This shift doesn't just change how you approach life, it transforms what's possible. Daily practices to foster a growth-oriented mentality. Changing your mindset is like building a muscle. It takes time, practice, and intentional effort. Here are practical steps to cultivate a growth mindset in your daily life. 1. Challenge your inner critic. Pay attention to the voice in your head. When it says, I can't do this, reframe it to, I can't do this yet. By adding that one word, you shift from limitation to possibility. 2. Celebrate effort, not just results. Focus on the process rather than the outcome. Whether you're learning a new skill or working toward a goal, take pride in the effort you put in. The journey is where growth happens. 3. Learn from setbacks. Instead of dwelling on mistakes, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Treat every misstep as data, feedback to refine your approach. 4. Surround yourself with growth-minded people. Your environment influences your mindset. Seek out people who inspire, challenge, and encourage you. Their perspective will naturally reinforce your own growth-oriented thinking. 5. Keep a growth journal. At the end of each day, reflect on moments of growth. Write about challenges you faced, how you responded, and what you learned. This practice strengthens your awareness of progress, embracing curiosity and learning in everyday life. A growth mindset thrives on curiosity, the relentless desire to explore, question, and learn. When you approach life with curiosity, every moment becomes an opportunity for discovery and improvement. 1. Ask questions. Curiosity begins with questions. Instead of assuming you know the answer, ask, why does this work this way? What can I do differently next time? How can I use this experience to grow? Questions keep your mind open and engaged, paving the way for creativity and insight. 2. Try something new. Step outside your comfort zone regularly. Whether it's learning a new skill, trying a different hobby, or meeting new people, novelty stimulates growth. 3. Be open to feedback. Constructive feedback is a gift, not a criticism. Instead of feeling defensive, see it as an opportunity to gain perspective and improve. 4. Celebrate curiosity in others. When you see someone else learning, experimenting, or asking questions, cheer them on. Encouraging curiosity in others reinforces it in yourself. Building a growth-oriented life. Cultivating a growth mindset isn't just about achieving goals. It's about creating a life of endless potential. It's about waking up each day ready to learn, adapt, and improve. It's about believing that no matter where you start, you can always grow. Imagine how your life could change if you faced every challenge with the question, what can I learn from this? Imagine the doors that would open if you truly believed you could improve, bit by bit, through effort and persistence. This is the mindset of possibility. It's the mindset that transforms dreams into plans, failures into lessons, and effort into success. You are not defined by where you are today. You are defined by the steps you take, the mindset you nurture, and the person you are becoming. Embrace curiosity. Embrace learning. And above all, embrace the power of growth. Your journey is only just beginning. Chapter 9. The Role of Environment in Personal Growth. Imagine planting a seed. You water it, give it sunlight, and watch as it begins to sprout. But if the soil is rocky, the air polluted, or the surroundings chaotic, its growth will be stunted no matter how much care you provide. You are no different. Your environment, the physical spaces, social connections, and mental inputs that surround you, has a profound impact on your ability to grow. It can either nourish your journey of becoming 1% better every day, or quietly sabotage your efforts. In this chapter, we'll explore how your environment shapes your habits and decisions, ways to create a space that supports your aspirations, and techniques to minimize distractions while enhancing focus. How your environment influences your habits and decisions. We like to think of ourselves as masters of our actions, but much of what we do is shaped by external factors. Your environment subtly nudges you toward certain choices, often without you even realizing it. 1. The power of cues. Habit formation often begins with cues, triggers in your environment that prompt certain behaviors. A plate of cookies on the counter might cue you to snack, while a book on your nightstand could inspire you to read before bed. Positive cues. Surround yourself with reminders of the habits you want to cultivate. Negative cues. Identify and eliminate triggers that lead to unproductive behaviors. 2. Energy and productivity. Your surroundings directly affect your energy levels and mental clarity. A cluttered, noisy environment can sap your focus, while a clean, organized space can inspire productivity. 3. Social influence. The people you spend time with shape your mindset, beliefs, and habits. As motivational speaker Jim Rohn famously said, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If your circle supports growth and positivity, you'll naturally be drawn toward those qualities. Conversely, a toxic or stagnant environment can hold you back. Designing a supportive environment for growth. You don't need to overhaul your life to create a growth-friendly environment. Small, intentional changes can make a world of difference. 1. Curate your physical space. Declutter. A clutter-free space creates mental clarity. Start small. Organize your desk, tidy your room, or clean your workspace. Add inspiration. Surround yourself with items that motivate you. A vision board, inspiring quotes, or meaningful objects that remind you of your goals. Set up for success. Arrange your environment to make positive habits easier. Keep healthy snacks within reach. Place your running shoes by the door, or organize your workspace for efficiency. 2. Strengthen your social environment. Seek growth-oriented people. Join communities, attend events, or connect with individuals who inspire and challenge you. Limit negative influences. If certain relationships drain your energy or undermine your goals, consider setting boundaries or limiting your time with those individuals. Be the change. Sometimes, being a positive influence yourself can shift the dynamics of your social environment, encouraging others to grow alongside you. Techniques for minimizing distractions and enhancing focus. In our fast-paced, distraction-filled world, staying focused can feel like an uphill battle. But with intentional practices, you can create an environment that fosters deep work and sustained attention. 1. Identify and eliminate distractions. Digital detox. Turn off unnecessary notifications, set time limits for social media, and use tools like website blockers during work sessions. Physical barriers. If possible, dedicate a quiet, distraction-free zone for focused activities. Even small changes like noise-canceling headphones or a do not disturb sign can help. 2. Optimize your schedule. Work with your energy levels. Pay attention to when you feel most focused and productive, and schedule your most important tasks during those times. Time blocking. Dedicate specific blocks of time to work, rest, and personal activities. This creates structure and reduces decision fatigue. 3. Use anchors for focus. Rituals and routines. Establish consistent habits that signal it's time to focus, like making a cup of tea before sitting down to work or lighting a candle during meditation. Mindfulness practices. Techniques like deep breathing or a short meditation session can help center your mind before diving into a task. A garden for growth. Your environment isn't just where you live or work, it's the soil where your dreams take root. By shaping that soil with intention, you create the conditions for your best self to flourish. Imagine stepping into a space that feels aligned with your goals. Every corner reminds you of what you're working toward. Every interaction lifts you higher. Every day, you're supported by an environment designed to help you thrive. The power of environment is that it doesn't rely on willpower. It works quietly behind the scenes, shaping your habits and guiding your choices. When you design it thoughtfully, it becomes your greatest ally in the journey of growth. So start today. Tidy a corner of your life, set a boundary, or add a touch of inspiration to your space. These small changes are the seeds of something bigger. And as you nurture them, you'll find that your environment isn't just helping you grow, it's growing with you. Chapter 10. Building Meaningful Relationships. No journey of growth happens in isolation. The people around us, their energy, their words, their beliefs, shape who we become. Meaningful relationships are more than just a source of joy. They're the backbone of personal development. The right connections lift you when you stumble, challenge you when you settle, and inspire you when you doubt your path. This chapter explores the profound impact relationships have on your growth, the art of healthy communication and boundaries, and actionable strategies to surround yourself with people who encourage and amplify your potential. The impact of relationships on personal development. Imagine your life as a tree. Your roots are your values and beliefs, the core of who you are. The relationships you nurture are like the soil, sunlight, and water, essential elements that influence how tall and strong you grow. 1. Energy exchange. Every relationship carries an energy exchange. Some people uplift, inspire, and energize you, while others drain your spirit and cloud your vision. Reflect on how you feel after spending time with someone. Do you feel empowered and supported? Or do you feel exhausted and diminished? The answer reveals whether that connection nourishes your growth or stifles it. 2. Learning through others. Relationships are a mirror. They reflect your strengths, reveal your blind spots, and offer countless opportunities for self-awareness and growth. Through meaningful connections, you learn empathy, patience, and resilience, qualities essential for personal development. 3. A network of support. Surrounding yourself with people who believe in your potential creates a ripple effect. When you feel supported, You're more likely to take risks, persevere through challenges, and celebrate your progress. Communicating and setting boundaries for healthy interactions. Healthy relationships don't just happen. They're built through intentional communication and respect for boundaries. 1. Open and honest communication. Honesty is the foundation of any meaningful connection. Share your thoughts, feelings, and aspirations openly, and encourage others to do the same. Listen actively. Give your full attention during conversations, showing that you value the other person's perspective. Speak with intention. Choose words that align with your values and foster understanding. 2. The art of saying no. Boundaries are not walls. They're bridges that create mutual respect. Saying no isn't selfish. It's a declaration of your priorities and well-being. Be clear and kind. Communicate your limits with compassion, avoiding guilt or over-explaining. Respect others' boundaries. Just as you set boundaries, honor those of others to build trust and mutual respect. 3. Resolving conflict gracefully. Conflict is natural in any relationship, but how you handle it determines its impact. Stay calm. Approach disagreements with a mindset of resolution, not retaliation. Seek understanding. Focus on the issue, not the person, and aim to find common ground. Strategies for surrounding yourself with positive influences. The people you spend time with are a reflection of who you're becoming. Be intentional about who you allow into your inner circle. 1. Identify your tribe. Look for people who share your values, challenge your thinking, and inspire you to grow. These are the individuals who will celebrate your successes and stand by you during struggles. Join communities, attend events, workshops, or groups aligned with your interests and goals. Reconnect with old friends. Sometimes, meaningful connections are waiting to be rekindled. 2. Let go of toxic relationships. Not every relationship is meant to last. If someone consistently undermines your confidence, disrespects your boundaries, or brings negativity into your life, it may be time to part ways. Recognize the patterns. Be honest about how a relationship affects your well-being. Release with grace. Let go without blame, focusing on your growth and peace. 3. Be a positive influence yourself. Relationships are a two-way street. To attract positive influences, strive to be one. Encourage others. Celebrate the growth and successes of those around you. Lead with authenticity. Be genuine in your words and actions, inspiring trust and respect. Creating a circle of growth. Imagine being surrounded by people who believe in you, who encourage your wildest dreams and remind you of your strength when you forget. That's the power of meaningful relationships. They become a force multiplier for your growth, helping you achieve what you never thought possible. Take time to evaluate your connections, nurture the ones that uplift you, and be brave enough to distance yourself from those that don't. Remember, the quality of your relationships reflects the quality of your life. Chapter 11. Physical and mental well-being. When you think of personal growth, you may picture mastering new skills, setting ambitious goals, or transforming your mindset. But there's one crucial factor that can either propel your growth forward or hold it back: your physical and mental well-being. You can't grow if you're running on empty, if your body is tired, or your mind is clouded with stress. This chapter is about understanding the powerful connection between physical health and personal growth, the daily practices that fuel both your body and your mind, and the importance of self-care as a non-negotiable part of sustainable growth. The connection between physical health and personal growth. Your body is the vessel that carries you through life. How you treat it profoundly influences how far you can go, how strong you'll become, and how long you'll be able to pursue your dreams. 1. Energy is everything. You've probably noticed that on days when you're physically drained, your motivation falters. You lack the energy to tackle your to-do list, let alone chase your goals. Physical health isn't just about how you look, it's about how you feel, both physically and emotionally. When your body is nourished, rested, and strong, you're more likely to feel inspired, confident, and capable of achieving anything. 2. The mind-body connection. Your mental well-being and physical health are intimately linked. A tired body leads to a foggy mind, while a stressed, overwhelmed mind can physically drain you. Regular exercise, proper nutrition, and rest aren't just good for your muscles or your immune system. They're essential for mental clarity, emotional stability, and even creativity. 3. Long-term success requires a healthy foundation. True growth isn't about quick fixes. It's about sustainable progress. When you invest in your health, you're building the foundation for long-term success. Imagine trying to grow a tree in barren soil. Without care, the tree would wither. The same is true for your personal growth. Without taking care of your body and mind, all the ambition and willpower in the world won't carry you far. Daily practices to enhance physical fitness and mental clarity. The journey of growth requires consistency. Small, daily actions compound over time to yield significant results. To thrive physically and mentally, adopt these practices that will nurture both your body and mind. 1. Move your body. Movement is life. Regular exercise doesn't just transform your body, it revitalizes your mind. Whether it's going for a run, practicing yoga, dancing to your favorite music, or lifting weights, moving your body releases endorphins that boost your mood and sharpen your focus. Tip: find an activity that excites you, not one that feels like a chore. The key is to make movement enjoyable, not a punishment. 2. Fuel yourself right. What you put into your body directly impacts how you think and feel. Healthy, nourishing food provides the energy you need to stay focused, clear-headed, and emotionally balanced. Tip: focus on whole, nutrient-rich foods, fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats, and stay hydrated. Nourishing your body is an act of self-love that pays off in every aspect of your life. 3. Prioritize sleep. We live in a society that praises hustle and productivity, but nothing is more important than rest. Sleep is when your body repairs itself and your brain consolidates memories, ideas, and emotions. Tip: create a calming nighttime routine. Avoid screens before bed, dim the lights, and unwind with a good book or meditation. Sleep is not a luxury, it's essential for growth. 4. Practice mindfulness. Mental clarity is the foundation of emotional well-being. A calm, focused mind allows you to make better decisions, stay present in the moment, and manage stress more effectively. Tip: start each day with a few minutes of mindfulness or meditation. It could be as simple as focusing on your breath for 5 minutes, grounding yourself in the present moment, and setting an intention for the day ahead. The importance of self-care in maintaining sustainable growth. Self-care isn't selfish. It's necessary for personal growth. You cannot pour from an empty cup. The demands of life can be overwhelming: work, family, relationships, personal goals. But if you don't carve out time to replenish yourself, you'll eventually burn out. 1. Recognizing the need for rest. Rest isn't a sign of weakness, it's a necessary part of the growth process. Overworking yourself, physically, emotionally, or mentally, can lead to exhaustion, burnout, and even resentment. Tip: schedule regular breaks throughout the day. Whether it's a walk outside, reading for pleasure, or simply closing your eyes for a few minutes, give yourself permission to rest without guilt. 2. Building a self-care routine. Self-care is about more than occasional spa days. It's about consistently nurturing your body, mind, and soul. Find routines that support your well-being, whether it's a weekly pampering session, a quiet afternoon with a journal, or engaging in a hobby that lights you up. Tip: make self-care a non-negotiable part of your schedule. Treat it as an investment in your personal growth, not a luxury. 3. Mental health matters. Your mental health is just as important as your physical health. Don't hesitate to seek professional support when needed, whether through therapy, counseling, or simply talking to a trusted friend. Tip: be kind to yourself. Mental health struggles are part of the human experience, not a weakness. Seeking help is a sign of strength, not defeat. A holistic approach to growth. Personal growth is an integrated process. It isn't just about your mindset or your habits. It's about nurturing every part of yourself. By prioritizing both your physical and mental well-being, you're laying the groundwork for sustained success. Think of your health as the foundation upon which everything else is built. You can dream big, work hard, and pursue your goals with passion, but without taking care of your body and mind, that growth will be limited. So take a moment today, right now, to check in with yourself. Are you nourishing your body? Are you giving your mind the rest and clarity it needs to thrive? Growth doesn't just happen by chance, it happens by design. And it begins with the care and attention you give to yourself. The journey to becoming 1% better every day is about more than just habits and goals. It's about becoming a whole, healthy, and balanced person, one day at a time. Chapter 12. Mastering Time Management. Time, there never seems to be enough of it. Every day we wake up with a never-ending to-do list and the pressure to accomplish more, be more, and do more. We juggle our careers, our relationships, our personal growth, and our responsibilities, all while feeling as if time slips through our fingers like sand. But what if I told you that you have more control over your time than you realize? What if you could learn to master time management in a way that doesn't just make you more productive, but also more present, more at peace, and more aligned with what truly matters in your life? In this chapter, we'll explore effective time management techniques that can transform how you approach your day. We'll dive into tools and strategies to help you prioritize your tasks, and most importantly, we'll discuss the importance of balance, because true success isn't just about getting things done. It's about living a fulfilling, well-rounded life. Techniques for effective time management and prioritization. Time management isn't about cramming as much as possible into your day. It's about creating a system that allows you to focus on what matters most, so you can give it your best effort. 1. The 80-20 rule, Pareto principle. This rule states that 80% of your results come from just 20% of your efforts. In other words, not all tasks are created equal. How to apply it? Identify the tasks that will have the biggest impact on your growth, relationships, and well-being, and prioritize those. Let go of or delegate tasks that don't serve your long-term vision. 2. Time blocking. Time blocking is a technique that involves scheduling specific chunks of time for specific tasks. By allocating focus periods for deep work, you eliminate distractions and create more structure in your day. How to apply it? Create a daily or weekly calendar where you block off time for work, personal projects, self-care, and social interactions. Treat these blocks of time as sacred appointments with yourself, where nothing else can interfere. 3. The Pomodoro technique. This technique involves working in 25-minute intervals, followed by a short break. These bursts of focused work allow you to stay energized and avoid burnout. How to apply it? Set a timer for 25 minutes, dive into a task with full focus, and then take a 5-minute break. Repeat this cycle for several rounds, and after 4 cycles, take a longer break. 4. The Eisenhower matrix. This tool helps you prioritize tasks based on urgency and importance. It's a simple way to determine what should be tackled first and what can wait. How to apply it? Divide your tasks into 4 categories. O. Urgent and important. Do these tasks immediately. O. Important but not urgent. Schedule time for these tasks. O. Urgent but not important. Delegate these tasks. O. Not urgent and not important. Eliminate these tasks. Exploring tools to help manage tasks and projects. We live in an age of incredible tools and apps that can make managing your time and tasks much easier. These tools are designed to support your productivity, helping you stay organized, focused, and on track. 1. Digital to-do lists. Apps like To-Do List, Microsoft To-Do, or any.do allow you to create and manage tasks in a simple, streamlined way. You can categorize tasks, set due dates, and receive reminders, all from the palm of your hand. How to apply it? Break down your goals into actionable tasks and organize them into projects. Set priorities and deadlines, and use the reminder feature to ensure nothing falls through the cracks. 2. Project management tools. For larger projects, tools like Trello, Asana, or ClickUp are incredibly effective. They allow you to create boards, assign tasks, and track progress, keeping everything organized in one place. How to apply it? Use project management software to track the progress of long-term goals and collaborate with others, whether it's a work project or a personal passion. 3. Calendar apps. Google Calendar, Apple Calendar, or Outlook can help you block time, set reminders, and stay aware of your commitments. By visualizing your day, you can ensure that you're allocating your time wisely. How to apply it? Use your calendar not just for appointments, but for time blocking. Add self-care, exercise, and personal growth activities as non-negotiable parts of your day. 4. Time tracking apps. If you struggle with procrastination or tend to lose track of time, apps like Toggle or Rescue Time can help you monitor how you're spending your time. How to apply it? Track your time for a week to identify patterns. Are you spending more time on social media than on your goals? Knowing where your time goes will help you make more conscious decisions moving forward. The importance of balance in work, relationships, and personal life. Mastering time management isn't just about cramming in more work, it's about achieving balance. Your time should reflect your values, aspirations, and the areas of life that matter most. 1. Time for work. Work is an important part of life, but it shouldn't consume every waking moment. Set boundaries between work and personal life, and prioritize your most important tasks so that your professional responsibilities don't overwhelm your personal life. How to apply it? Set work hours and stick to them. When you leave work, leave it behind. This allows you to be fully present in your personal life without feeling the constant pull of unfinished tasks. 2. Time for relationships. Relationships, whether with family, friends, or a partner, require time and attention. These connections nourish your soul, provide support, and help you stay grounded. How to apply it? Schedule time for meaningful interactions with loved ones. Put down your phone, give them your full attention, and make these moments count. 3. Time for yourself. Amid the demands of work and relationships, don't forget about the most important person in your life, you. Self-care and personal growth require space to breathe. How to apply it? Carve out time each day for yourself. Whether it's reading, meditating, exercising, or simply enjoying a quiet moment, prioritize your own well-being. Time is your most precious resource. Time is the one thing we can never get back. Every moment is an opportunity to shape your future, to live intentionally, and to grow. But mastering time management isn't just about being productive. It's about being intentional with your time. You have the power to decide where your energy goes, what you prioritize, and how you balance your life. By applying the techniques we've discussed and using tools that support your goals, you can create a life that's not just full of tasks, but full of purpose. In the end, time management is not about managing time, it's about managing yourself. And when you learn to honor your time, you unlock the ability to live a life that is both fulfilling and aligned with your dreams. Your time is now, use it wisely. Chapter 13. Celebrating Small Wins. The journey of growth is often slow, quiet, and filled with small, incremental steps. Sometimes, when you're focused on the big picture, it's easy to overlook the small victories that you achieve along the way. But here's the truth. Those small wins, the moments when you show up for yourself, when you push through a challenge, or when you make a decision that aligns with your values, are the building blocks of long-term success. In this chapter, we'll explore why it's essential to recognize and appreciate these daily improvements, how to create effective techniques for self-reward and motivation reinforcement, and how celebrating even the tiniest achievements can fuel your momentum toward bigger goals. Recognizing and appreciating daily improvements. Growth doesn't happen overnight, and it doesn't always come in the form of monumental breakthroughs. In fact, it's the small, daily improvements that accumulate over time to create lasting change. 1. Acknowledging progress, not perfection. Often, we fall into the trap of measuring our worth based on perfection. We set lofty goals, and when we don't immediately reach them, we feel like failures. But the truth is, growth is about progress, not perfection. How to apply it? Take time every day to reflect on the steps you've taken, no matter how small. Did you stick to your routine? Did you make a healthier choice? Did you push through a challenging task? Celebrate that. Progress is progress, no matter how modest it seems. 2. Shifting your focus. In the hustle of life, it's easy to focus on what still needs to be done. We look at the gap between where we are and where we want to be, and sometimes it feels discouraging. How to apply it? Make it a habit to turn your attention toward what you have accomplished, rather than what you haven't. Remind yourself of how far you've come, and appreciate the journey. This shift in focus will make a world of difference in how you feel about your progress. 3. Small wins lead to big wins. Each small win you recognize is like a pebble being added to a pile. The more pebbles you add, the bigger the pile becomes, until you've built something powerful. These small victories give you the momentum to keep going, building the confidence and motivation you need for the bigger challenges ahead. How to apply it? Start a win journal where you note down even the smallest achievements of your day. This simple act will help you see the bigger picture and stay motivated, even when progress feels slow. Techniques for self-reward and motivation reinforcement. Celebrating small wins isn't just about patting yourself on the back. It's about reinforcing your efforts and giving yourself the encouragement you need to keep pushing forward. Self-reward is one of the most powerful tools for staying motivated and committed to your growth journey. 1. The power of positive reinforcement. When you reward yourself for accomplishing something, you send a message to your brain. This is worth doing. This positive reinforcement helps build habits and strengthens your resolve. How to apply it? When you achieve a small win, reward yourself in a way that feels meaningful to you. It could be taking a moment to relax, enjoying a favorite treat, watching an episode of your favorite show, or simply taking a deep breath and acknowledging your effort. Make it a positive experience that reinforces the action. 2. Rewarding with purpose. Your rewards don't have to be extravagant, but they should be purposeful. The goal is to celebrate in a way that feels fulfilling, not like a distraction from your ultimate goal. How to apply it? Link your rewards to your personal growth journey. For example, if you've been consistent with your exercise routine, reward yourself with something that nourishes your mind, like a book you've wanted to read, or an experience that makes you feel proud of the progress you've made. 3. Using milestones for bigger rewards. For larger goals, break them down into smaller milestones, and treat those milestones as moments to reward yourself. This creates a clear path of progress and gives you more opportunities for celebration along the way. How to apply it? If you have a long-term goal, such as completing a project or saving for something big, divide it into smaller stages. Each time you hit a milestone, celebrate it with a special reward that acknowledges the effort you've put in. This not only motivates you, but also makes the journey more enjoyable. Building momentum through celebration of achievements, no matter how small. Momentum is one of the most powerful forces in personal growth. When you celebrate your achievements, no matter how small, you create a positive cycle that propels you forward. You begin to feel proud of your progress, and this pride fuels your desire to achieve even more. 1. Consistency creates confidence. Each small win reinforces your belief in yourself and your abilities. The more you celebrate your successes, the more confident you become in your capacity to continue growing. How to apply it? Make a commitment to yourself to celebrate your wins, no matter how small. By doing so consistently, you will begin to shift your mindset, seeing yourself not as someone who struggles with progress, but as someone who is always growing and evolving. 2. Small wins as motivation for bigger goals. The act of celebrating each small win sparks motivation for your next challenge. It's like fueling a fire. Each victory adds fuel to your inner drive. How to apply it? Use your small wins as a springboard for bigger goals. Every time you celebrate, remind yourself that this is just one step in a much larger journey. Let the celebration of today's progress give you the strength and excitement to take on tomorrow's challenges. 3. Creating a culture of celebration. Make celebration a part of your everyday life. When you incorporate celebration into your routine, it becomes a natural part of the growth process, helping you stay motivated, focused, and aligned with your goals. How to apply it? Share your small wins with others. Whether it's through social media, with a friend, or within your community, celebrating with others amplifies the joy and motivation. Acknowledge the efforts of others too. This creates a positive feedback loop of growth, appreciation, and support. The beauty of small wins. As you move through your personal growth journey, remember that every small step matters. It's not the grand gestures or monumental achievements that define your success. It's the small wins that build the foundation for everything else. So, take a moment to celebrate today. Recognize what you've accomplished, even if it feels small. Because these moments, these wins, are the proof that you are growing, learning, and becoming the best version of yourself, one small victory at a time. And in the grand scheme of life, those small wins, they add up to something extraordinary. Chapter 14. Lifelong Learning and Adaptability. The world around us is in constant motion, shifting, evolving, and changing at a pace we've never seen before. Technology, culture, and society move forward, bringing new opportunities and challenges. But amid this ever-changing landscape, one thing remains constant: the need for lifelong learning and adaptability. To grow and thrive, we must be open to learning, not just in the early stages of life, but every day. The path of continuous growth isn't just about mastering what we know. It's about embracing the unknown, adapting to change, and remaining curious and open-minded throughout our entire lives. In this chapter, we'll explore the power of cultivating a habit of continuous learning, the importance of embracing change, and how to stay relevant and adaptable in a world that never stops moving. Cultivating a habit of continuous learning. Learning doesn't stop when you graduate, get a job, or achieve a milestone. In fact, true growth begins when you adopt the mindset that learning is a lifelong journey, one that lasts long after formal education is over. 1. The curiosity-driven mindset. At the heart of lifelong learning is curiosity. It's that spark of wonder that makes you want to know more, see more, and explore new ideas. When you stay curious, the world becomes a treasure trove of knowledge waiting to be discovered. How to apply it? Cultivate curiosity by asking questions, seeking new experiences, and pushing yourself to explore topics outside your comfort zone. Treat every day as an opportunity to learn something new, whether it's from a book, a conversation, or an experience. 2. Learning through experience. While formal education provides a foundation, Much of the most valuable learning comes from real-life experiences. It's through doing, failing, and reflecting that we grow the most. How to apply it: take on new challenges, even when they scare you. Get comfortable with discomfort. Step outside your routine and learn through trial and error. When you embrace life as your greatest teacher, you open yourself up to endless opportunities for growth. 3. Prioritizing personal development. Make learning a non-negotiable part of your life. This means dedicating time, even in the midst of busy schedules, to activities that foster personal growth. Whether it's reading, taking a course, or seeking mentorship, prioritize your development. How to apply it: set aside time each week for learning, whether it's reading a book, listening to podcasts, or watching educational videos. Make it part of your routine, and invest in your growth as you would any other important aspect of your life. Embracing change as a part of growth. Change is one of the few constants in life. It's uncomfortable, unpredictable, and often challenging, but it's also the very thing that propels us forward. Growth cannot happen without change. In fact, if we resist change, we resist our own potential. 1. Shifting your perspective on change. Rather than fearing change, we can learn to see it as an opportunity. Every change brings new possibilities, even if those possibilities aren't immediately clear. When we open ourselves to change, we become more adaptable and resilient. How to apply it: when faced with change, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Whether it's a new job, a move to a different city, or a change in your personal life, find the silver lining and seek the lessons hidden within the experience. 2. Embracing discomfort. Growth rarely happens in comfort zones. To evolve, we must step into the unfamiliar, the uncertain, and the uncomfortable. It's in these moments that we discover our true strength and capacity for change. How to apply it: embrace discomfort as a sign that you are stretching and growing. If you're feeling nervous or unsure, it's often a signal that you are on the brink of something new. Lean into it, and let the discomfort guide you toward personal growth. 3. Letting go of the past. To embrace the future, we must sometimes let go of old ways of thinking or doing things. This doesn't mean forgetting where we came from, but rather recognizing that clinging to outdated beliefs or methods can hinder our growth. How to apply it: identify areas of your life where you might be holding on to old habits, ideas, or fears. Challenge yourself to release these attachments and embrace new perspectives. Remember, change is not the enemy. It's your ally in the journey of self-discovery and growth. How to stay relevant and adaptable in a fast-paced world. In today's fast-paced world, staying relevant is no longer about keeping up with trends. It's about continuously evolving and remaining open to new ideas, technologies, and ways of thinking. 1. Embracing technological advancements. Technology is transforming every industry and facet of life. To stay relevant, we must remain willing to learn about new tools, systems, and innovations. The world is evolving, and so must we. How to apply it: stay updated on trends in your field, whether through online courses, industry news, or connecting with others who share your interests. Be proactive about learning new technologies or skills that enhance your professional and personal growth. 2. Flexibility and adaptability. Adaptability is the key to thriving in an ever-changing world. Life's unpredictability requires us to be flexible in our approaches and adaptable to new circumstances. Those who are adaptable are the ones who turn challenges into opportunities. How to apply it: when faced with obstacles or change, resist the urge to dig in your heels. Instead, be willing to adjust your plans, perspectives, and strategies. Adaptability isn't about surrendering to change. It's about using change as a catalyst for growth. 3. Building a diverse skill set. The more skills you have, the more adaptable you become. In a world that constantly demands new expertise, those who cultivate diverse skill sets are the ones who stay relevant and thrive in any situation. How to apply it: challenge yourself to learn outside your comfort zone. Explore areas you may not have considered before, whether it's a creative hobby, a technical skill, or leadership training. The broader your skills, the more you'll be able to adapt to whatever life throws your way. Lifelong learning, the key to endless growth. In the end, growth is not a destination but a lifelong process. By cultivating a habit of continuous learning, embracing change, and staying adaptable, you can ensure that you are always evolving, always growing, and always prepared for whatever comes next. This journey of learning and adaptability isn't always easy, but it's the one that leads to true transformation. The more you commit to learning, the more you'll realize that the world is full of endless opportunities, each one a chance to grow into the person you were always meant to be. So step forward with curiosity in your heart and adaptability in your soul. The world is waiting for you to embrace its lessons. And as you do, you will discover that there is no limit to the growth you can achieve. Chapter 15. Sustaining long-term growth. When you begin your journey of personal growth, it's often fueled by excitement, ambition, and the hope of creating lasting change. But as time goes on, you may encounter moments of doubt, exhaustion, or distractions. The true test of growth isn't just in how far you've come, it's in how you continue to evolve and expand once the initial excitement fades. In this chapter, we'll explore strategies for sustaining and building upon your newfound habits, reflecting on your journey, recalibrating your goals, and the profound enrichment that comes from contributing to others as a way of nurturing your own growth. Strategies for maintaining and expanding upon newfound habits. You've worked hard to create new habits, to make small but consistent improvements each day. But now the challenge is maintaining these habits, especially when life gets busy or when the initial thrill of change begins to wear off. Sustaining growth requires consistency, adaptation, and most importantly, a deep belief in the value of your journey. 1. Consistency is key, but flexibility matters. Maintaining habits isn't about rigidly sticking to the same routine. It's about making consistency a priority, while allowing flexibility for life's inevitable ups and downs. When you've built a habit, you've made it a part of who you are, and you can rely on it to ground you when things get chaotic. How to apply it? Schedule your habits in a way that supports your life, not the other way around. Adapt when necessary, but keep the essence of your routine intact. Life will throw challenges your way, but your habits will provide the stability you need to navigate them. 2. Making your habits enjoyable. The more enjoyable your habits are, the easier they are to sustain. If you associate your growth practices with positive feelings, it becomes a natural part of your life rather than something you feel obligated to do. How to apply it? Find ways to make your growth activities fun or fulfilling. If working out feels like a chore, try something new that excites you, dancing, hiking, swimming, or joining a fitness class. If reading feels like a burden, dive into genres that truly captivate your imagination. The joy you find in these activities will help you stick to them long term. 3. Reinforcing your why. Remember why you started this journey. Reflecting on the core reasons behind your growth goals, whether it's becoming healthier, more confident, or a better version of yourself, can reignite your passion and keep you going when the going gets tough. How to apply it? Take time to periodically revisit your why. Write it down, say it aloud, and visualize the person you're becoming. Let this vision motivate you when it feels hard to keep going. Reflecting on the journey and recalibrating goals. As time goes on, it's important to periodically check in with yourself. Growth is not a linear path, it's full of twists, turns, and new insights. Reflecting on your progress and recalibrating your goals ensures that you're always moving forward, and it also helps you stay aligned with your values and aspirations. 1. Regular reflection for clarity. When was the last time you paused to truly reflect on your growth? Taking a step back to assess where you've been and where you're going can offer incredible clarity. Reflecting allows you to see the progress you've made, and it gives you a chance to recalibrate if needed. How to apply it? Set aside time, whether weekly or monthly, to reflect on your journey. What have you learned? What obstacles have you overcome? Where do you want to go next? Reflection helps you gain perspective on the road ahead, and it allows you to celebrate even the smallest wins along the way. 2. Recalibrating goals. Growth isn't static, and neither are your goals. As you evolve, your vision of success may shift. Recalibrating your goals is a natural part of growth. What once seemed important might change as you gain new insights or develop new interests. How to apply it? Regularly revisit your goals and ask yourself if they still align with your current values and aspirations. If not, update them. Adjust the time frames, the milestones, or even the direction of your goals. This recalibration will keep you focused on what truly matters to you. 3. The beauty of unfinished business. Often we can become obsessed with completing goals. But growth is a lifelong journey, and not every goal needs to be fully completed to be meaningful. Celebrate the progress you've made, even if you're still in the process. There's beauty in the unfinished business of growth. How to apply it? Instead of seeing your growth as a destination, recognize it as an ongoing evolution. Take pride in the steps you've taken, the lessons learned, and the person you are becoming. It's not about finishing the race. It's about continuing to run at your own pace. Contribution and giving back as a means to enrich personal growth. One of the most powerful ways to enrich your own personal growth is through the act of giving back. When you contribute to others, you create a sense of purpose that transcends your own journey. This selfless act deepens your sense of fulfillment and connection to the world around you. 1. The ripple effect of giving. When you share your knowledge, time, or resources with others, you create a ripple effect of positivity that can spread far beyond what you initially intended. Giving not only benefits the recipient, but it also enhances your own growth by reinforcing your values and deepening your sense of gratitude. How to apply it? Look for opportunities to give back in small ways. Whether it's offering advice, mentoring someone, volunteering, or simply being there for a friend. The more you give, the more you enrich your own life. 2. Creating legacy through service. True growth isn't just about personal achievements. It's about leaving a legacy that makes the world a better place. Giving back allows you to create a lasting impact that goes beyond yourself, fostering a sense of belonging and purpose. How to apply it? Think about how you can contribute to causes that matter to you. Is there a way you can use your skills or experiences to help others? Whether it's supporting a charity, teaching a class, or sharing your journey, your contribution can make a lasting difference. 3. The fulfillment of connection. When you give, you create deeper connections with others. These connections fuel your personal growth by reminding you that we are all part of something much bigger than ourselves. It's through these connections that we experience the true richness of life. How to apply it? Foster authentic relationships, not just for your own growth, but to support others in their journeys. By contributing to the success and well-being of those around you, you create a circle of growth that uplifts everyone involved. Sustaining growth, a lifelong commitment. Sustaining long-term growth is a continuous journey, not a final destination. As you maintain and expand upon your habits, reflect on your progress, recalibrate your goals, and contribute to others, you create a life that is rich with purpose, connection, and fulfillment. The beauty of this process is that it never truly ends. There will always be new goals to pursue, new lessons to learn, and new ways to give back. And as you keep evolving, you will find that the journey itself is as valuable as the growth it produces. So, embrace the path of lifelong growth. Sustain the habits that have served you well, and let your giving spirit enrich not only your own life but the lives of others. The journey is yours to shape, and the possibilities are endless. Thank you for listening. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel to get update with upcoming audiobooks. Feel free to ask anything in the comment box.